Urban Therapy with Sun752. This is your daily go-getterism number 479 for January 25th, 2016. Giving up on quitting. Giving up on giving up, basically. You ever have to do it? Have you ever had to stop trying to quit something that you were trying to quit? It's like giving up, but it's not really the same as giving up because it would really have to depend on the situation that you're trying to end. See, just a little while ago was the end of the year, and a whole lot of crazy emotions go through people's bodies and in their minds when it's the end of the year. It's a crazy time. Christmas, people spending time with each other or away from each other or alone during the holidays makes people start feeling some kind of way. And a lot of people decide that they're going to make things different for that next year. So when the holidays come around, it ain't going to be like it was this year. They're going to make some shit different. So we make decisions. That's when you see on social media people saying that they're cleaning out their friends list. They're cutting off toxic people. They're getting away from people who are giving them the runaround. Things like that. So we start trimming the fat in our lives. But some of the times, sometimes we trim the fat in our lives of things that really shouldn't be cut off because we're frustrated and we're tired and we're angry. A lot of anger fills our minds near the end of the year. So we decide in the beginning of the year, man, I'm starting off fresh. I'm gonna do something new. I'm gonna stop doing this. But see, this is bigger than that. Because when you start talking about giving up on quitting something, that means that you have tried previously to give up something. Now, it may be something that's really worth giving up, something that you should give up, something like smoking, something like drinking too much, abusing yourself, abusing your body. Maybe you are sexually promiscuous and you need to chill that out. But see, some people try to stop doing something. Like, let's take the sexual promiscuity thing. Some people try to stop being sexually promiscuous, but they think that they can do it cold turkey. Like I went from basically fucking anybody I wanted to do it to in the world often to I'm just not going to do it no more. So I'm going totally celibate. Oftentimes we try to punish ourselves. We feel like we've been bad. We've been bad. So we feel like we gotta punish ourselves, But then we realize that once we punish ourselves, after we punish ourselves for a little while, we realize that we can't really take the pain. Pain ain't easy. And especially when it's emotional pain. See, the physical pain, for example, a lot of gym memberships get bought around the beginning of the year. People gonna get in the gym, they're gonna start working out 5 days a week. Now, working out 5 days a week when you haven't been working out at all, it's unrealistic. It's not going to be an easy thing for you to do. You can try, but that's probably not going to go over too well. So once that pain starts kicking in, now look, MLK Day was just last Monday. We one Monday removed from MLK Day. A lot of people have already trashed some of those New Year's resolutions. They don't have no stamina. The pain is just too much for them. So after three weeks of dieting, they back to saying they need a cheat day. Think about that. You need a cheat day when you've been dieting. You've been on a diet for 3 weeks. Now you need to start cheating already. Weren't you cheating the whole time when you was overeating? Or snacking like crazy or eating all of the stuff that you know is not good for you? Did you have a eat good cheat day when you were eating all that crazy stuff? I'm not even trying to really come at nobody's neck, but I'm just trying to outline how our irrational decisions can put us in a place where we wind up having to make excuses and apologizing. So we have to give up on giving up. Now, when I say give up on giving up, I mean that you try to incorporate something that you had previously tried to stop doing into your current lifestyle. So look, when you take the promiscuity thing, instead of going totally celibate, now your horny ass is back. Like, all right, I'm gonna just do it to one person, and it's gonna be somebody that I don't even like. That way, I don't have to see them, him or her a lot. Stamina, man. In order to give up something, you have to have stamina and endurance. And you have to realize that in order to get from A to Z, you're going to have to go from B to Y. And it's going to be rocky. It's going to be rocky. It's going to be tough. So you need a support system. If you really want to keep from having to give up quitting, give up on quitting. Y'all peeping this? I had to stop trying to stop. Like, look, I tried to stop smoking, but it ain't working out. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to just like smoke 1 pack a day or half a pack a day, or maybe I'll just buy Lucy's, because I know I can't find a Lucy guy everywhere. They don't sell Lucy's everywhere, so that'll get me down to like 4 cigarettes a day. See, when you give up on quitting, that really means that you're not ready to quit. So maybe you should have reevaluated the whole decision to stop doing something in the first place. Either that, or you have not recognized that the thing that you're trying to stop doing is really, really worth quitting. Sometimes they're not really worth quitting. Sometimes we make decisions based on how we're feeling on the right there and now. And the real problem is that we verbalize that decision. Some things we should keep in the tuck. But when you don't verbalize your goals, that makes it easier for you to not ever really try to achieve them. So it's a slippery slope. It's, you know what I mean? Got to balance it out. I'll say this though. If you really want to stop doing something, get a support system. Somebody who has gone through the struggle that you're going through. You have to humble yourself. If you really want to stop doing something, if you really want to cut something out of your life, it's really necessary for you to get around other people who have stopped doing what you want to stop doing, and get some of their techniques. It takes a humbling of your ego in order to do that though. It's not easy. But what has ever been worth having that wasn't worth a little bit of fight, a little bit of effort, maybe even a lot of fight, maybe a lot of effort? And when I say fight, don't get me wrong, because sometimes people use the word fight and their ego gets in the way. I think I'm gonna do a show about that tomorrow. The word fight as it pertains to ego. Look for that tomorrow night. We won't talk about that tomorrow night. Yeah. When it comes to when we think about fighting, we think about a romantic interest that we have had in our lives at some point, and how they may have been doing us wrong, but we still fought to keep them. And it turns out in the end that they weren't worth the fight, because they didn't fight for you, or whatever. But anything that you put effort into is a fight. You understand what I'm saying? That's a fight. Now, as you get older and more mature, then you decide whether that fight was worth it. And 9 times out of 10, it is. If you have this thing right. If you're crazy, of course you can make all kinds of crazy decisions, but you ain't going to try to stop doing nothing if you're crazy anyway. You ain't crazy. Not that kind of crazy. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And if you're going to give up on giving up something, make sure that the thing that you're giving up is worth giving up. Make sure that's something that's giving you back something, is breathing life into you instead of taking life away from you. So, when we talk about a romantic interest or something like that, if you know that somebody is toxic for you, If you're in a toxic relationship or something like that, you know that something that you are a part of is bad for you, and you may have tried to stop dealing with that person or those persons for a long time. Just keep working on it. That's your fight right there. Keep working on it. Keep working on it. Keep working on it until either they become non-toxic for you, or until you have finally completed your journey of quitting. I'm a holler though. The Mind Right, no, not the Mind Right and Body Better fitness program. The Take the Fall event is this Saturday. Yeah, we going out there. See, this is how we gonna do it. Even if it's snowing out there, if it's snow out there and we can't go through the woods, then we gonna do the smooth trail. I don't really want to do the smooth trail, but some people down with the smooth trail. You know what I mean? The important thing is that we get that exercise and we get that fellowship together and we get on the right path to this exercise and this diet plan, and we make sure that we get our minds and our bodies right, and that's what it's all about. So come out to the Take the Fall event this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. until we get finished walking, until we feel real good or sore or both. And I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace. Stop all that tablet noise.